Our top story of the night. The Shanghai Jewish Refugees Museum had a special guest during the weekend, Michael Blumenthal, the Secretary of the US Treasury during Jimmy Carter's administration in 1977.
He fled to Shanghai as a Jewish refugee during the Second World War and spent 8 years in the city. Yina has more.
It's nearly 70 years since Michael Blumenthal left Shanghai, but he can still speak some simple dialect. He visited the Shanghai Jewish Museum in Hongkou district with his wife on Saturday. Blumenthal fled from Germany to Shanghai with his parents in 1939 when he was 13. The city was one of the few places in the world open to Jewish people during the Second World War. The family was forced to live in a ghetto in Hongkou district in 1943 by Japanese occupiers, but Blumenthal recalls he had a happy time with his Chinese neighbors.
Well, there were not too many Chinese people directly in our house, but they had stores around here. There was a hot water shop where you could buy hot water. I guess nowadays you don't have to buy hot water in the shop anymore. You could just open your tap. You had to pay for it. And I remember this Chinese man very well. He was always very friendly, and I would go with 2 thermos, and for 2 pennies or something, I would buy my hot water right here at the corner.
Blumenthal immigrated to the U.S. after the war in 1947. 30 years later, he was appointed as the Treasury Secretary. The curator of the Shanghai Museum says Blumenthal has never forgotten his second home once he was able to return to China.
This is the 7th time Blumenthal has visited Shanghai since 1947. At that time, he vowed never to come back. But then he said in his memoirs that he found China had undergone such great changes, and China was the warmest place in his heart. Though he's nearly 90 years old, he's tried to put Shanghai in his schedule every time he's visited China. 国际旅行的时候，他还是把上海列入了他的那个行程当中。
During the Second World War, 6 million Jews were killed around the world. About 30,000 fled to Shanghai between 1937 and 1941. That's more than those who went to Australia, New Zealand, Canada, India, and South Africa combined. Yina, Shanghai Live.